Let me be very honest with you, and I hope the viewers are getting. I need them to get to understand this.
Yeah.
You need to set a constitution of your relationship.
Okay.
When I mean a constitution,
Yeah.
You have to set your boundaries where you draw the line. You safeguard your relationship.
Okay.
There are things that you have to tell to friends.
Yes.
There are things that you have to tell to church.
Yes.
There are things that you tell kubasa.
Yes.
There are things that you tell kuvabereki.
Yes.
Kumuri. Straight down kushika washika. I don't know. There's a presentation. Like right now, I'm presenting you as us, them zendas.
Yes. Yes.
There's a way yatunoshika pekuti. This we stop there. This we tell you.
Okay. Okay.
Every couple needs to have that constitution. Ziwa pekutaura pekuguma. Share it is not just an application. Taps. Because what I'm trying to get at is my wife here remixed share it and said sometimes we over what?
We
Share.
overshare.
We over. Saka.
And you have to know, Kuti, not everyone is meant for marriage, by the way.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a tough one, especially even if you want to.
Yes, not everyone is meant for marriage. That's why kuchona kune masista vanotozvipira kuti chi.
Never brother.
Yes, never brother vanotozvipira kuti inini I won't get married. So marriage is not for everyone.
Yo.
Neither being in a relationship is for everyone. If you also in this world we are living in, we have ladies who are entrepreneurs, who are millionaires, and they are not married. They are making it without a partner.
Yes.
So if you are not meant for a relationship, it doesn't mean that you have to get married for you to for you to be a millionaire.
To get there.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Marriage.
Yo, what's Gucci? What's Fendi? What's popping? Brand new whip. Nah, fam. I just hopped in. Oh my days. This is a beautiful episode. This one, I'm very excited.
Oh yeah.
Guys,
You can tell.
I'm very excited. I've been waiting. I've been waiting something for the... Anyways, welcome back to the Sicology Podcast. Specifically, as you know, the show's called Chilling with the Boys. But we've been expanding. And in this episode, I wanted to bring a young couple that is married. Was Mengwaga tinoita problem ekuti we are always I bring guests of young people that are not married, people that are just jolaring. And someone was like, "You need to bring an actual married couple. Let's get what's on the ground."
We feel you.
So this is gonna be so exciting. Before we get into the topic and everything, maybe could you just introduce yourselves, who you are? I know it's going to be like a one package.
Okay.
As you know, it's a dirty bullshit. But
Oh my God.
so who you are, what you guys do? I see
Okay.
there's merchandise.
Yeah.
Just the general.
Just a general.
Yeah.
So okay, this is how we do it.
Eesh, okay.
So I do the 50, you do the other 50, right? So the name, the African Echo.
The African Echo.
Yes, other people will ask, what kind of a name is the African Echo? The African Echo, it's a name centered on Africa. We are Africans, and we're saying the words that come out from our mouths as we are talking right now, we're echoing the voice of Africa. We're representing Africa, not Zimbabwe, but Africa. All the countries in Africa, they will definitely watch, listen, send a message. Welcome to Africa. So this is Africa. So African Echo, we are in Zimbabwe. We are Africans, and we're pushing this for Africa. What do we do as African Echo? Number one, the African Echo has two sections.
Yeah.
The private limited and the organization. I'll leave the organization part to her. She was going to do the 50%. Company side, we have a dollar delivery for food. So for your corporates, we are based in Gweru, so those guys that want their food delivered to within the CBD, we'll bring it to you. You know what I mean? We recently opened our shop as well, and you can come through Saimat Mall or / Nice Time Mall, third floor, room C10. Get upstairs, order your food. We have your traditional food, your sadza, madora, you know, your English, the spaghetti, fried spaghettis and all that. You know, come through, you know, and enjoy the cuisine. You never know.
Okay.
As a lot of people would always say, you never know. So that's on the PVT, and the other side, which is the counseling and everything, this is on the 50% on her.
Oh, okay. So 50%, take it away.
Okay. You never mentioned our names though.
Oh, yes.
That's the 50% of you.
Oh,
Okay, fine.
slick. This guy's slick. See you.
You are too clever. You're too clever. Okay, I'm Patience and he's George. We are the Mzendas.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Ababana my mzenda. All right.
Yeah. So you mentioned the 50% of the African Echo. So the other 50%, we have the African Echo Zim Youth Organization. So we deal with the youth and the less privileged, especially the kids that stay at a home or an orphanage. But we don't usually want to call it an orphanage. We call it a home. It's a home.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
because
that.
you know when people mention Kuti, the orphanage, they just think that's the kids. They don't look good. They are not okay, but they're actually kids like other kids living with their both parents. You know. So us as the youth organization, Zim organization, we deal with them. We organize food for them, clothes for them, but mostly food, because if I ask for a donation from another person, they might think that kids at the home, they don't have clothes. Actually, they do have clothes.
Ooh,
Yeah, they do have
do.
clothes. If you see them walking in town, you won't recognize that
That
this
is the
child
orphan.
comes from the orphan, as they say, because they dress well. But if I ask for clothes, yo, what I get out there, you won't like. You won't like. So basically, as we do mostly, we want food donations from people. And when it comes to the youth part, we deal with youth that are in the streets at school. They should know the life skills. They should know how to live with others. They should know how to respect the elders. They
Yes,
should know
respect.
how to respect their teachers and especially their parents, because social media, it's
that's
doing the worst.
That's a topic in itself. But anyways,
Yeah, so that's the African Ecozim Youth Organization. Yes.
so basically what I'm getting is business, particularly done delivery food, and then helping youth, empowering youth.
Yes.
In that nutshell.
Yeah.
Which makes this conversation even better because
And
they
we are
also
counselors.
This is, I was telling them before, good guys, I'm getting my free counseling session. How am I here? I don't know how am I here. They actually are. So okay, just to kind of like dive into it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of Zimbabwean youths are having problems. Not just Zimbabwean youths, but youths in general.
Okay.
We're having issues
Okay.
of choosing the right partner, so to speak.
Okay.
Not perfect. I don't want to use perfect because no one's perfect.
Oh, yeah,
but
true.
the right partner.
Okay.
And navigating through, firstly, dating
Yes.
and then marriage.
Okay.
Oh, wait, before auntie, you guys are Christian.
Yes.
So
we are.
even as Christians, we know how that goes.
Yes,
you know what
true.
So the reason I wanted you guys, because you guys are married. How long have you guys been married?
Tell him the story.
Don't worry. Yes.
It's a story.
Tell us.
It's. Can you tell him, please?
Tell.
Truth be told, we've been married for 10 years.
Oh my days. 10 years.
Yes.
Hey, that's pre-COVID.
Yeah.
I made it out. I made it out. And you know, I've seen stats saying the first 5 years are very critical for
Yes.
marriages because a lot of people divorce in
Yeah.
that period.
Yeah. True.
So, as people that have been married for 10 years, I want us to start from that courting phase.
Yeah.
There's a youth here. He's watching this. She's watching this.
Yeah.
How do you navigate, firstly, the dating environment?
Uh-huh.
What does that look like? Because it's difficult. You have arguments. You have different alignments, different values. So how do you guys, how have you managed from the first time before you even got married to then that decision to then, you know, because the main topic is preparing, so to speak.
Yes.
And then so that when you are in the marriage, you're able to navigate.
True.
So, you know, George sees patience. He's like, yo.
So you want me to start on this one? Okay. In short, right? All I can say is you have yourself as a person, right? And this thing of dating, or should I say, let me remove the term thing. This process of dating, it's a natural process. But the problem is, during the process of dating, we tend to want to, I would say, remix it, create a persona of it which is different. We try to introduce certain things that are not it according to what it is.
Okay.
Yes, for example, if you're used of eating sadza and madora, and you decide to just add a certain ingredient to that sadza and madora, the fact that it tastes good does not necessarily assume that it tastes good for everyone.
Ooh. Okay.
So when we date, some people bring in a certain skill of dating, a certain flavor of dating, a certain, or should I say, a constitution of dating.
Okay. Oh, so sorry, CEO. One of my clients. Oh yeah. By the way, for those that are wondering, these are the type of canvases CEO does. Look at how big this is.
That's one big.
I couldn't even lift this up.
It's totally big.
Yeah. So just be away. Anyway, sorry, George.
You're right.
Continue.
So what I was saying is, I love it when we say it in Shona.
Okay.
Pakunyengana nekudanana. Pane kunyenga kune reason nekusina reason.
Okay.
Truku pinda pekuti baby ndiruda kunorinyenga.
Alright.
For what?
Ooh.
Musikanawo achasvika palevel yekuti aroda kunyengerwei. Chaita kuti anyengwe nemunhu yechi. Chazoita kuti arambe John azobvuma Dixon chi.
Dixon, what up?
So these are the things. Nokuti everyone wants a partner.
Yeah.
That's the truth. But parikunetsa ndepekuti vanhu havasi kunzwisisa kuti patiri kuti rudo rwacho rudo chi. Because tinopinda dating but hatisi kunzwisisa kuti rudo chi. You know what I mean? What is love? So many artists have sang, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
No more. But you know, we never get to listen to those lyrics. Kuti trukuimbirwa kunzi usandirwadzisa. But kune vari kupinda dating. Achitorwadzisa kune ari pamission yekurwadzisa mumwe munhu. To the extent yekuti pauri kutaura preparedness for marriage.
Yeah.
Kune anotozotya kupinda mumarriage macho because arwadziswa na Mr. Hurt You kana Mrs. Hurt You.
This is where I wanted to go. Okay. All right. No, continue.
Saka kune vakatogara vana Mrs. Hurt You na Mr. Hurt kuti that's why uchizonzwa kwakutaurwa kunzi varume imbwa.
But men can be dogs.
Kana ozonzwa kuti vakadzi ikiti.
Wow.
Because it's coming from my past experiences.
The hurt.
The pain.
Yes.
Saka kune hatisi kukwanisa kuona.
You can't see.
And to be very honest, statement not around the love is blind. I don't want to lie to you. Rudo ibofuka. Pane vanhu vasingakwanisi kuvhura meso kuona kuti apa pandiri kuenda inonzi wrong move. I love this part where nowadays people always say the wrong turn.
Okay.
You find yourself making
The wrong turn.
And you make a U-turn to go back where you were. Kuti chirega ndinomira pandandiri. But others confuse the U-turn and they end up going back to the ex.
And others may get a new person, but it's still the same.
Yes.
In a different body.
character.
You can't see. Pane panoda kuona first nekunzwa.
Oh.
Because vatiri kuda kuona hazvisiri izvo zvatiri kuti preparedness for marriage. Because tinozoshanda netemi kuti are we going to be consistent? not only nezvauri kuona but nezvauri.
Eish.
There's a difference. Consistency is key. Not only in business, but imagine in marriage, how consistent are you? You are dating. You are not consistent. Where are you not consistent?
Eish. Okay, you're dropping so many bombs. Okay, wait. We need to, because I know even for viewers,
Yeah.
sometimes they also want a practical.
Yes.
So, what am I saying? I'm saying, okay, I'm dating Sarah,
Yes.
right? And then me and Sarah, for the most part, maybe things are going well. We've got our honeymoon phase, etc., whatever. But then what I'm hearing from what you're saying, it's when things start getting tough, you're now being tested. Are you really meant to be
Yes.
together? Right? How does one navigate with, let's say, because all of us come from different backgrounds. Like you said, you've dated Mr. Hurt You, Mrs. Hurt You. How do you then navigate a situation where I've got my woman, she says, hey man, I dated a guy who could not communicate or who would shout at me, and I close off. And then maybe whenever you are trying to address an issue, she finds it as you're attacking me. But maybe you are, George is maybe, for lack of a better term, you're the more vocal one.
Yeah.
And then patients maybe, I don't want
Suffocate.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. How are you now explaining to each other to know, baby, this is not conflict. This is who I am, and this is where we want to go.
Yeah.
Like,
Let me pass it on.
yes, as a woman.
Okay, this is a tough one though.
At least you
Okay.
acknowledged.
Yeah, it's very difficult to some, but to some it's not difficult. Why am I saying that? As long as you're in a relationship, you should learn to communicate. Of course, I'm coming from somewhere, he's coming from somewhere. So his character and my character, we both have to accept who we are, and we have to just set it all on the table. And no, baby, in this relationship, we don't have to do this. If I do this, it means this. Like, for example, I know when he's so bubbly, sometimes he's stressing.
Okay.
You get it, right? So it's kind of like you should learn your partner's character before you judge.
Ooh. Oh man, that's hard.
You should learn your partner's character before you judge. Why? Because if you become self-centered, you don't see the love. You just think whenever he's doing something good, it's either he wants something from you or he's trying to cover up for something. No, which is not it. Learn each other first before you judge each other.
How do you learn each other?
Okay, I place my fears aside. I place my wants aside, and I put his wants first before mine.
Humility.
Yes, humility. And he has to do the same.
Yes.
He has to do the same, because in this generation, there are grown-ups who actually teach kids that you have to be submissive to your husband and but it's the other way around. The way they are teaching us that it's not the real way. They think that being submissive, you do as he says all the times.
Oh, okay.
Which is not it.
Okay.
It actually has to be 100%, not 50-50. If we say
explain that.
If we say 50-50, we are not equal in the partnership.
Okay.
Right? We are looking at a one side. It's one-sided. In fact, the 50-50 part is inini kana ndichida kuti unditire my gifts all the times. You have to do it.
Hey.
Yes. And the iyo pamwe asikuda kuti udresse or like
certain type of way.
Yeah. That's
understand.
the 50-50 they talk about. But the 100-100, he has to accept what I want. I have to accept what he wants. If he gives me gifts, I have to give him back the gifts. You understand?
Wait, I have a question there. Because we're naturally going to be different people, you're coming from different backgrounds, considering even what you had said about, traumas, whatever. how feasible is it for someone to genuinely accept? Okay, George says, no, I want you to cook for me. But maybe you grew up in a household, these are practical things.
True.
They happen.
It's true.
Maybe the family resists. You grew up very rich. You had chefs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe.
What happens now?
Yeah, I believe when George asked me out, he knew. Kuti this person that I'm asking out, arkubaku background yakaita say. You get it? He knew. She's coming from a rich family.
Yeah.
They have maids. She has everything.
Everything
She
is
can't
covered.
cook. But now for him, he doesn't have to show the outside world that actually my wife cannot cook. You'd rather teach me to cook.
Do you want to be taught? That would be another question.
Now that depends with people, right? I myself would want to be taught, right, to cook. But for some stubborn girls, they can't do that. That's when we ask for partners to go for pre-marriage counseling.
Amen.
Before you get married, you have to go for counseling. Because you don't know what you are getting into. You have to know what you are getting into.
Why is it important to have premarital counseling? As in, why should there be a go-between that helps you? Why?
It's a guide.
Other than just the two of you.
It's a guide. It's like, what can I say? It's your roadmap to being guided to know what you're preparing yourself to enter into. Because this is dating, courtship, marriage. Or do you want to say courtship, serious relationship, or courtship engagement, then marriage? There's a different philosophy to it, but it still leads to marriage.
Yeah.
Which is, what is it that you know, or what is it that you don't know that you need to know?
Ooh.
That's premarital counseling now. Because we're now going through the checklist. Kudara taikura tichinzi baba vairaira mukomana achienda kunorora. Mai vaigara pasi nemusikana kuti mwanangu. Exactly. Zvinhu izvozvo currently zvakuita zvichidzikira nokuti kwakushanda yokuti ndozvandiri kana kuti ndozvandiri kuda.
And you can't change me.
And you can't change me.
I was about to go there. People say, no, you need to accept me. This is me.
Exactly.
This is me.
But patinotaura papa, patinoti gara na baba vako, when your father calls you, let's go out. Read between the lines. When your father says, let's say urumugwero baba vako ari kuharare, ndiri kuzokuona pane nyaya, men to men. And you need a partner that understands kuti mukomana wangu arukenda kunorairwa rega ainde sei ndo preparedness for marriage yacho pauchazoti because chinozoitika mumba kunozonzi do you know panoita anonzi insults anobuda ekunzi saka iwo hauna kurairwa kaiwo kana kuti iwo baba vako havana kukuraira
Oh my days.
kana kuti iwo wakarairwa namaya anorairwa nababa hausi murume.
Do you know how that hits the ego? I'm feeling it right now. Oh gosh.
Saka kune pain iriko. Saka baba manje zvatiri kuita izvi ndozvinoita baba kuti baba vanogara vatokuraira kuti mukadzi anokwanisa kutaura so pane paunofana kunyarara.
Wait, before you continue. Baba wako ere
inini semukurume ndinorairwa nababa vangu.
Okay, now I have a question before you. Do you think it's wise to seek counseling from family when, let's say, that premarital couple? Because obvious, but you might say, patience, there's something I don't like about her. Or should it be a middle part like a pastor or something?
Let me be honest with you.
Let
me be very honest with you. And I hope the viewers I need them to get to understand this.
Yeah.
You need to set a constitution of your relationship.
Okay.
When I mean a constitution, tiri kutaura kuti tinotaura naningi you have to set your boundaries where you draw the line. You safeguard your relationship.
Okay.
There are things that you have to tell to friends.
Yes.
There are things that you have to tell to church.
Yes.
There are things that you tell kubasa.
Yes.
There are things that you tell kuvabereki.
Yes.
Kumuri. Straight down kushika washika, I don't know. There's a presentation, like right now, I'm presenting you as us, the Mzendas.
Yes.
There's a way yatinoshika pekuti. This we stop there. This we tell you.
Okay.
Every couple needs to have that constitution. Ziva pekutaura pekuguma. Share it is not just an application. Taps. Because what I'm trying to get at is my wife here remixed share it and said, sometimes we over what?
We over
share. We over. Saka pane pangu paunoti kumbereki. Pane zvimwe zvaunofanira kuvaratidza kuti warumurwa. Wakukwanisa kuzvimirira uri kunovaka musha wako kana kuti imba yako nemunhu wako.
In other words, for the foreign viewers, there's things that you can show.
Saka kunyange uchienda kuna mufundisi auti bherengende zvese.
Air out all the dirty laundry.
Yeah, like being an open book.
Yes.
Okay.
And also kana uchida kuonekwa kunzi you're a good partner.
Yeah.
The constitution of your relationship kana mawirirana. The hardest part is your dirty laundry in your relationship. Where does it end on? Or who is the recipient of your mistakes, your problems?
Exactly. This is the way I want to get to. Like, how do you get there?
For us, we speak to God.
Oh.
God is the recipient of problems first.
I didn't expect that one. Okay, I'll continue.
These needs, if you're in a serious relationship, these needs should function. These hands are created to thank God, praise Him, but at the same time communicate with Him and say, God, Mari, help me to be a better man every day. Help me to be a better partner every day. Not only are you praying for your business and everything else, but namatira kuva munhu anonzwisisa, anoteerera, anovimbika. Be trusted by your partner. So create that constitution where munonetsana for 5 minutes, but 5 minutes later it's like nothing ever happened.
Okay. But you find the situations, because remember, we're dealing with human beings, people who have emotions. They're not always just gonna go.
Pane issue yati singanzwisisi. I gave you a hint. But that they are what we call God-sent relationships.
Oh.
Then we've got devil-sent relationships. They are partners there to come and destroy you and kill you. How many people have died, but the remaining partners have become recipients or gainers of that. Saka iwo parukuti preparedness for marriage, are you able to see that this is God sent? Is my partner God sent? You need to ask yourself, is my partner God sent? You need to be aggressive, because this is love. Saka wakatonora wakachila unokuwara kumbero. So you need to be aggressive to say, Mari, is this my person? Mari, is this person going to stand with me in the rain? It's not going to be sunny days every single day. Just like how you were at schools. You can't be 10 out of 10 every single day.
Oh, no, of course not.
So are you going to stand in the rain with me? Where one day are you going to be able to put in
okay, let me give an example. I'm speaking obviously from a male perspective, but I think this also applies even female. The people that you have a partner, women I see it. Shout out to my sister's cousin, but hey, there's always drama with women. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Anyways, they have a problem.
Yes.
They tend to then go maybe to their sister, to their mother, to their aunt. But what then happens? George did this and he's not chi. Because mom, because sister, because her aunt loves her, she's attacking it from an emotional perspective. Why? Why is it that my child is being treated like this by George? When maybe it's not as, because there's always two sides to a coin, right? And then you find out, maybe she went to her relatives. What's that conversation looking like? And
before I finish it, I'll leave it to patients to go 70% on it. I can see
as
she's
the woman.
hungry.
So she's hungry.
Yes. Yeah. She's mega hungry. What I'm just gonna say is Tichikura Taisekwa. And we still have people that still laugh now. Kuti Rudo ndere wano tu. Wakamboona kuti pamba panoitwa noise the previous night. You report to the police. Mukadzi ane my emotions manheru. Anonyatsotaura kuti murume ngaita sei ngaavharirwe. Right. Angoita one day baba vasipo pamba. Ari kuuya ari kunobuditsa murume.
Wow.
The power. This is what love does. But now we are not promoting. Get it right. We're not promoting the violence or the anything. What we're now promoting is kana wabuditsa munhu wako in that situation. Seek counseling to fix the problem. And I know where you're going to go from who. I'm getting to that part as well, which I'm going to leave her to finish because I need her to speak on the lady side.
Yeah.
Right? Seek counseling.
Yeah.
There are friends out there. But also check your surrounding.
Okay.
When you're in a relationship, I'll spice Patience's feedback up by saying this. I know she's itching to say this, but I'll steal this statement from her and say when you notice when you're in a serious relationship, your friends become less. They become jealous about you.
Wow.
When you get married, declines. Hakuna chinhu chinonzi best friend kana uri marriage.
Hey, again, another technical glitch. Sponsor the podcast, guys. Hey, Shatrisha. But anyways, you were saying there's no best friend in
friendship. I mean, in a relationship.
In a relationship. So I want you to talk from a relationship. Was it marriage? It's an obvious one.
All right.
But to go to Patience, ane best friend yake. Yechikomana foot. A man who's a best friend. No, he's a good friend. How do you then say it is a guy? Because she's not my wife.
All right.
Yeah.
Before I toss it over.
Yeah.
Because she's gonna answer to that and the best friends, and she's gonna answer on the oversharing part, the how to say things and all that. All I wanted to say is the most important part of this whole relationship is know your partner before you date your partner. There are fundamentals to know first before you make the move. The typical 10 to 15 motions of saying one motion, just like I would take a motion picture. Yeah. Motion, this I like. Motion, this I don't. So you put yourself on 15 to 20 motions and I say, can I be okay with that or not?
How long do you...
It's based on your connection now. Because munhu akangwara anodzitaura nyaya dzekuti okay ko who is he kana kuti kana iri relationship iri kutova mutually centered with a high connectivity rate because mazuva ka munongorwa ma 1 bar kana kuti 0 bars
okay.
out of 5 bars.
Yeah.
But kana uri pa 3, 4, 5 bars, it comes natural where patients will be like, you know what, babe, this is Tafads or we literally went to school tese.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes. And he's been that friend. And it becomes, you know what I know this is a genuine friendship. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But panning me and now
oh.
Ango cannot ndavabata batikidza vakangoita imwe yaya.
They're just doing whatever they want to do.
There's some crazy insane hugs where you're expecting what is the meaning of the hug? The body contact is just beyond the... Yes, there's just a huge level of contact. It's like wabuda rabies phase, you know, and tongoti chimugampengo yokungoti wesoona aha, you know, and every girl you're just you're spreading the love. There's social love but there's personal love. It's easy to have yourself attached to another person because urungo, you're just hopping like a kangaroo to the next person. The same hug that you give her as your partner is the same one that you're just jumping to everyone, and she'll ask herself, why? How come it's the same? She needs to feel that warmth, that connection. This is mine. You know what I mean?
No,
you know what I mean?
not the whole squad.
Saka ukazona male best friend manje yakuto roa hagi wewe yaunomupa uri mpeska. You be like,
Right.
you be like,
But there's also people that are already dating. They're already together for maybe a year. Then what?
the issue is, let me be honest with you. Patience is gonna say it. And tease. There's this thing you could. Let's not measure the time of love. Let's let God measure the growth of love.
Ooh.
These are two different statements.
Oh, I like that.
Makaparudo rwenyu kuna Mwari. Nguva nemafambiro. Because if you give your relationship to Christ, He's going to open the journey for you to start and walk the journey together.
Okay.
How you're going to plan, it's God said. How you're going to starve, succeed, fail, the journey becomes automatically bonded within the circle of two. Tiritu chete. You know what I mean? I love Trevor Dongo's song, which he sings, Vari po. Zvakaitika panzira yaya takazvifesa izvozvo. Takararama ndire nemvura. Takamborarira masweets. Zvatoti zvimaworms, zvimajellyfish.
Oh yeah.
You know? So you need to get God lead you to the extent that God leads a discerning spirit of grace onto your partner.
Oh.
Male side and female side.
Ooh.
We are together. Unodzikama. Ogamuchira.
Yes.
Zviripo. Kuti ukwanise kuzogamuchira mutoro wokuvhura nzira yokuziva kuti zviri kumberi zvakatokosha kana kuti zvanotorwadza kupfuura zveizvi zvatiri kusangana nazvo. Wakaona mabva munguva yekuti munokwanisa kurarama ndiri nemvura, masvika palevhu yokuziva kuti zviri kumberi ndo zvinotwa rimwe hondo iri better than this.
It's a different battle.
Saka,
we love to say it to dust.
So I'm handing it over, Pesci. You can
Okay,
finish off.
just so many nuggets. So best friend.
Yeah. As for me, I would say having having a best friend in a relationship,
15.
it's not really that good. Who is a best friend? What is a best friend? I believe that your partner is your best friend.
Okay.
If you can define what a best friend is, then you know who to keep as a best friend.
Ooh.
Yeah, because as for ladies, if you say you have a best friend, mind you, the best friend is the worst enemy in your life.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Okay.
So I need you not to speak like this, the mic.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause this
A
one-
best friend,
that's
what
really
it does. A
Yes.
best friend, what it does. Women, we have a disease of oversharing our issues with what we call best friends. But our best friends, they as well overshare our information to their other best friends.
Exactly.
Our information is meant to be between us two. Right.
Yeah.
But then in the woman's world, there's nothing like that, like keeping a secret. No, there is nothing like that. So you have to make sure that when you are in a relationship, right, make sure that friend zone yako aina best friend mkati.
Okay.
Your best friend is your partner. Make sure that your best friend is your partner. If you cannot be a best friend to your partner, garawasiyana nazo, rega zako, because you are not meant to be for each other. If you cannot be a best friend to your partner, you are not meant to be for each other at all.
Guys.
It's a red flag on its own.
Hey.
You are not meant to be for each other. So make sure that when you are in a relationship and you have friends, I believe that when you are in a genuine relationship, your friends, Vega, they go. Vega. They go. You don't force them to go. On their own, they see, we don't fit in there.
We can't just
do anything. And you will change your principles. You will change how you mingle with them. Because most of the time, you are talking to your partner on the phone.
Yes.
Less communication with your older friends.
Yes.
Yeah, there's less communication.
Yes.
Because you want to get to know your partner more than you know yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Woo.
You want to know them more. So there's no need for you to keep a best friend because you already know nyaya dzamunotaura dzimwe dzacho dzinakana nebasa rese. It's either mukutonyeya futi other friends that you play with. Una boyfriend. So make sure that if you are a lady, you don't overshare information about your relationship because if George does something bad with your friend, if George does something to me, then I tell my friend is going to tell a friend. Then unozoona that information will end up in my family.
Oh, and you shouldn't overshare with your family as well.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Because too, mind you. Tikanetsana panapa iwo kapindira mangwana teta kuirirana unozoitaura chiti chi. How will you solve that situation?
Are you listening?
Njiva mbiri dzinofamba dziri.
Two. It's also we must be able to solve our own issues.
Yes.
Then kana tazotadza nditi to solve our issues.
Yes.
That's when tinotaurana kuti sha apa pakuda wechikuru kana wechi3 kuti atisolvere this situation because tatadza kusolva tiri vangani tiri 2.
That's when you decide
yes.
who do we go
yes,
to.
that's when you decide who to go to. You don't, I don't have the right to just call a pastor or to call my mom or to call my dad to come and solve this situation for us. Or ndanetsana na George, ari kuti zvakati anditi ngatitaurirane tiri 2. Kana zvazorambisisa. Aiwa.
Then it's not. Then don't get married.
Yes, don't get married. Siyana nazvo. And you have to know, Kuti, not everyone is meant for marriage, by the way.
Oh,
yes.
That's a tough one, especially even if you want to.
Yes, not everyone is meant for marriage. That's why kuchona kune masista vanotozvipira kuti chi.
Never brother.
Yes, never brother. Vanotozvipira kuti inini I won't get married. So marriage is not for everyone.
Yo.
Neither the being in a relationship is for everyone. If you also in this world we are living in, we have ladies who are entrepreneurs, who are millionaires, and they are not married. They are making it without a partner.
Yes.
So if you are not meant for a relationship, it doesn't mean that you have to get married for you to be a millionaire.
To get there.
Nah, no.
Okay.
Marriage is for others.
You know what? Obviously, it's just because of our time. But I was talking to CEO. These guys need to come. I'm sure after this, we're gonna be like, we need a part 2, 3, 4, and just break down different things.
Okay.
But unfortunately, like I said, because of time, we have this segment at the end, which we call putting people on game. Right. So what you do, you look into the camera, there, and like, let me put y'all on game. And then give a piece of advice based on like what we're talking about. If there's a young couple, if there's a young guy, young girl, they're watching this. What advice can you give them? What can you put them? What type of game can you put them on to say, hey, do this. You understand? So you know, so look like, let me put y'all on game, and then
you start.
Say,
let me put you on game. Let's go. I want to see you saying this.
Okay, the advice that I'll give.
Wait, no.
The signature move.
The signature move first.
Say it out. Let me put you on game.
Yeah.
And you raise your hand there.
Yes.
Okay. The advice that I'll give out there to the ladies, if you want to be in a genuine relationship, put God first before you put yourself first.
Ooh.
Before you put the boy that you are in a crush with. It's obvious you have a crush on someone, but put God first because you might get into a wrong relationship with the wrong person at the wrong time. So make sure that you ask God first, you put God first, you pray every day, you know yourself, you know what you want, you know where you are going, you know who you are. That's what I can say.
Okay. She didn't say putting you on game, but she gave some great advice. Our last episode, our young pastor Theo, he said basically the same thing. But anyways, George, the signature move. Take it away.
Let me put you on game, guys. Okay. Nice show, guys. I enjoyed being here, and it's great that you guys are watching. Let's keep on tuned in to this podcast. It's growing. I'm loving the growth. And for starters, I would love to say support the podcast. That's the first advice that you need to get, because you're going to get advisory on this podcast every single day with the content that you're going to see on TikTok, and as the CEO said, for free. So that's the first. Second thing, and this is me, preparing to sign out, I would say, number one, don't find yourself in a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Don't be so toxic as to yourself. And usazvinyepera. If something is worrying you, say it out to your partner. Wakaona une partner inoita ma secrets uriposia. Rudo harudi ma secrets. Rudo haruitwi chiwande.
Yeah.
Unoona mukomana anokudzoti atsangane pakona manheru na 10 kana 11 manheru.
Kunoitei.
You know what I mean? Kune vakazobatwa at the wrong times, nanamai kana kuti nanamai vemuraini, and it end up being a bad thing.
Yeah.
Don't compromise yourself to please your partner. Kana usina mari, hauna mari.
Oh,
Wakanzi hauna cash. I know it became a trend with Philip Chiangwa. Apa hauna cash. Muregedze ataure ega, apa hauna cash, une moyo. Wakaudzwa unzi urimbwa haufunge just because hauna cash. Tarisa pamira uzvitarise kuti nai Mwari, wallet yangu ndoziva kuti ndimuchaizadzisa.
Yes.
Nai Mwari, ndanzi ndirimbwa asi handina muswe.
Yeah.
Handina makumbo 4, inini ndine makumbo 2. Ini ndine njere Mwari, zvakandoomera izvezvi asi itai remangwana rangu riite. And as I say goodbye to you, the song from Unveiled says, kana zvakaramba last year,
Asi this year.
zvichaita chete. So if you're not married, you're going to get married. If you're in a bad relationship last year, you had a bad Valentine's in this year, trust me, you're going to meet that guy, that woman, she's right there waiting for you. You're going to get her. Saka zvichaita chete. If you're not successful as a couple in your business, zvichaita chete. Keep praying, communicate, talk to God, talk together. As Patient said, talk to God, zvichaita chete. Goodbye, guys.
that was